Hello cricket lovers, Rico Full here, and I want to talk to you about one of the teams that I'm looking forward to seeing in this fan code European Cricket Series in Sofia, Bulgaria, and of course it is Istanbul KSK. What a team they were. I remember seeing them earlier this year, March 2023 in the European Cricket League, and they really did excite me. They're a team that we weren't expecting too much from, really. We didn't know what to expect, we didn't know how they were going to perform, how they were going to play, but when they turned up and when they started to play, they took, I think, the world by storm. A lot of people, a lot of the neutrals were following them. Why? I can tell you why. They played with passion, they played with pride, and really they played as a team, and that was sensational to see how they came together, and really some of their celebrations were some of the most memorable moments that I have from the European Cricket League. I'm looking forward to see how they perform here. They've got some really good players, and well, they've got a big day ahead of them here today on day 5 of the European Cricket Series in Bulgaria. Beauty! Oh, is that the ball of the series so far? I don't believe what I'm seeing here from Murid Ozbek. What a ball this is, supersonic. He took 4 wickets in the last match. Well, I loved what I saw there from Istanbul KSK. What they showed is that they're still as professional and as polished as what we saw from them in the European Cricket League in Kardama. I love the way that they play for each other. I think they show a lot of desire and a lot of passion. And what a start it was from them as well. 2 wins out of 2. And once again, it was their bowling and fielding that was absolutely exceptional. It's an amazing story, isn't it, for these individual players? They all are players that have different things going on in their lives. Of course, they're not professionals, they're amateur players, they're all doing different jobs, and what I like about it is the way that they come together. And when somebody like Mesut, for example, he really does help getting the players to and from different tournaments. I know, talking to him, his own business is supporting the players getting from A to B, so he's a very proud man. Their captain Ali Turkman is very proud as well, and what I like about this whole thing, it just goes to show what the players can achieve when they combine together. It shows the strength and the power of European cricket. Ali, it was great to see you in the sunshine of the Costa del Sol in Kardama, where you guys performed so well, and it's so good to see you here in Bulgaria. Tell me a little bit about your journey to get here.
Our journey, we came with the bus here. We've been all night at the bus and just came to the Bulgaria straight to Sofia this morning and start playing matches.
So you travelled through the night on the bus?
Yeah, fully.
So you arrived at what time in Sofia this morning?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Morning, yeah.
And then straight here, and of course you played the second K. Wow, yeah. That's commitment. Well done, guys. Well done. You get here, and I was really looking forward to seeing you play because I was really excited the way you guys played in Kardama. But your performances today basically just show that the standard that you have, that you've maintained it, the standard, the professionalism. You're a very polished side, especially when you're in the field. You got a good win, 2 wins out of 2 in your first day. You won against the Medical University of Plevit, and of course that was thanks to some great bowling for a player that I know really well. Where is Ozbek? What a fantastic... Talk to me about this man. I mean, forever reliable. I saw him in Kardama, just Yorker after Yorker, gets the swing in. I mean, what a player to have in the attack.
Yeah, he's our most experienced player, and he's our mentor and coach too,
yeah,
guiding us all together here, and it's also a pleasure to play with him every time.
How good must it feel for you, because you got that victory, then you just won the next match there as well against the Medical University of Trakia, and winning it in style. Once again, a great polished performance with the ball, but then with the bat as well, just going out there and knocking the runs off. So at the moment, I think the team looks pretty good and pretty compact. Are you looking forward to the rest of this series?
Yes, of course, we are looking forward to win all of the matches.
Win all the matches? Well, there you go. You heard it all there from Ali Turkman, the captain. Well played, guys. Great to see you back.
Nice to see you too.
They're a team, and they're a bunch of individuals that are really, really enjoying their moment out there in the middle. And it just goes to show once more, the European Cricket Network making players' dreams come true.
The European Cricket Series is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Bizzaway.
Hello and welcome back. 5 matches, yes, coming up for you today on this lovely Saturday here in Budapest. Let's talk a little bit first about this GB Oval. I think this ground has played so well. The wicket, I've been very impressed with it. It's a new wicket that got laid earlier in the year. There would have been a few concerns about how it would play, but I've been very happy with it, and I think the players have as well. Certainly the batters have. The surface, we talk about these artificial surfaces. This one, I haven't seen too much spin on it, I have to say. I mean, there's not been a lot of turn, which means it's very much for the seamers. Seamers have bowled well on it, and the quicker bowlers, those that we've seen, have got good bounce from it. But what we have noticed this time around, that once batters have got in here, they've gone on to score amazing runs. I mean, just look, the likes of Stefan Gooch, he scored 4 50s on the spot out here, and he's looking good at this moment of time. And someone like Mars Barzi, who we're going to see later on as well, he scored back-to-back 50s as well, 3 50s on the spot for him as well. So that shows me that when batters get in here, there's runs to be scored. And that's what the first 2 teams here this morning are looking to do. The Royal Eagles are taking on Debrecen Vikings Ultimate 11. These 2 teams mixed results. I mean, the Vikings, they would have been jubilant getting a win on debut, first time we saw them. But then after that, they went on to lose 2 matches on the spin. And the Eagles, well, they got a 3-2 record. They're a team that when they turn it on, they're good. But at the same time, they can get sloppy at times at first. I know that the captains, Ajay and Rifat, are with the tournament referee, Tyrone Peters. Let's go join them for the all-important coin toss.
The Royal Eagles to call. Head is the call. It's tail.
Would like to go first. Rifat from the Debrecen Vikings Ultimate 11 winning the toss and deciding he will have a field first. I think he just fancies that his side have a better chance if they're chasing. He knows that the Eagles can score big, so he's want to try to limit them. And I think knowing his own capabilities, he'll be trying to restrict the Royal Eagles to a score around about 110. The Eagles, on the other hand, will be looking to go big. Remember, we're talking about a team that the other day against United Shalad Budapest chased 120, and they did it easily. So they have got some good depth in their batting. However, they also, in the very next match against the Cobblers, they all went to pot in there and they got sloppy. So they're a team that have got the depth, like I say, but they've got to perform consistently. Top performance for them. I think you can't ignore the batting that we've seen from Sachin Chauhan at the moment. He's been absolutely superb. A very classy, correct, orthodox batter. This guy is going to score a lot of runs. With the ball, I was very impressed with the likes of Inam Khan. I think he bowled really well. Remember, he took figures of 3 for 6 the other day. He was quite sensational. And don't forget, they also have a guru in the side as well. The Vikings, yeah, they won their very first match against the Falcons, but then after that, they found the going getting a little bit tough for them. So they've got to find a way to get themselves. I think they've got to look to somebody like Moise Hassan. He's batted really well. He's an aggressive batter, and I think this format does suit him really well. So we've got some key players to look out for. We're going to see some good performances, but I get another feeling on what is going to be a glorious Saturday. Temperatures around about 30 degrees. So once again, we're going to see lots of runs being scored here. One man who is very keen to see lots of runs and keen to see a bit more cricket from here in Hungary is Corey Ruckers in the Corey box. We've only got Corey for a couple of matches, so let's enjoy what he brings to the occasion. Corey, over to you. The news from the middle is that the Vikings are going to start off having a bowl.
Thank you very much, Rico Full. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you might be around the world. It's a lovely Saturday morning here in Budapest, and it's great to be back on the ECN network for what should be a fantastic day. Before we do that, though, let's look at yesterday. Yesterday, this was the first game of the day. The Blinders ran away with it, 196 for 3, 104 run victors. 2 men that have kept up their form in the tournament. Gooch and Barji batted really well, both making 50s. But overall, the Blinders, they seem to be going for a net run rate record. They just keep winning by big margins, and that's how we started our yesterday morning. It was a beautiful day in Budapest. And we went on to game number 2, where the Vikings ended up chasing down 120. A bit of a slippery chase that. Not always the easiest, but they did it in 9.1 overs, 65 for Khan there off 30 balls, and 3 for 16 for Habib. Those were the 2 men that really stood up tall for the Vikings, and they got the win. which moved us on to a lovely Game 3. Blinders versus the Kings, 173. Once again, Gooch, Welligamage. It is early on a Saturday, and I will get that right eventually. Both hit 50s. 2 for 8 for Wahid, and Nyack 1 for there with Ozturk as well. So everybody doing a little bit, and that's what matters in a team game. If everyone can chip in, you will get the win in the end. Budapest Kings, 106 for 9. They ended up defending that against the Vikings. The Vikings looked really good halfway through this chase, but Bomasetti came on with Sandy Sutchin. Don't forget that name, the old SS, 3 for 5 and 3 for 7 respectfully. That changed the game, and it was a really, really big moment when the two spinners came on, and in the end, they won by 21 runs. So congratulations to them. And finally, the last game of the day, Kasler, he stood up tall with 76, but it wasn't enough, as well as Gamargate. He made 72 off 24 with some beautiful power hitting. And that ended a match 25 on a very hot Friday. I went home, I made a couple of calls, and then I slept because it was such a long day at the office. This is the table. Quick look. Ultimate 11 playing here against the Eagles. Big game for Ultimate 11. If they can win this and get back into this competition, they've still got a chance of getting to the top 4. So that was yesterday. Here is today. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you got a lot of rest because you're going to need it. As we have the Ultimate 11 versus the Royal Eagles. These are the two lineups. Good names there. Bobby Patel, we really like. Ali Nawaz and a few others as well who stand out. And yeah, it should be a good game of cricket. I'm looking forward to this one. Hello, everybody in the chat. I can see Dave Kroomer there early, Rob, and plenty of people around. Good morning to Spring Productions, who I can hear in my right ear. And the expected score on the supercomputer is telling me this should be a close game to start Saturday morning at the office. It should be a good little Saturday. What a beautiful office it is out here in Hungary, Budapest. And exciting to be here for the morning games with you all as the umpires slowly make their way out to the middle. And the players will follow suit 2 minutes away from the start of the game. And, well, I'll bring him in nice and early. Rico Full, how are you, buddy? Good to have you back.
I'm very well, and good to see you made it through.
I made it.
I told you you'd be okay.
Oh, well,
well done. And it's a sad day, so you can see that even on a very warm day. A lot of people are saying, why have you chosen to wear black? I said, I'm wearing black. Not that I'm going to do a bit of umpiring like a man in black out there. Black out of mourning, because I'm going to lose you today after too much. It's going to be sad.
I'm going to miss you, Rico.
It's going to be sad, but I know that they're looking forward to seeing you in the Netherlands where the party continues.
Yeah, the party will continue, so I'll be back there for the women's and some other social events, which should be very fun in the next few days of Holland. I'm really looking forward to it. And before I go, though, I do get 2 very good games here this morning as well.
Yeah, I think you will do. I think the Royal Eagles are looking to impress once again. Of course, they're up against Debrecen Vikings, the Ultimate 11. So these, just to give you an idea, I mean, the Royal Eagles as well as the Royal Falcons, those two teams, they are part of the Royal Tigers. So basically, you've got the Royal Tigers first, the Royal Eagles the second 11, and the Royal Falcons are the third 11. And Debrecen Vikings, a team that we've seen before, well, this is their second 11. Debrecen Vikings, the Ultimate 11. They'll tell you that they're just as competitive and just as good. So I'm liking that. And what that shows is that there's growth. There's growth and there's development in cricket in Europe, and I love it.
It is. There is a lot of growth, and it's going really well. And the batting has been super good in Hungary. I want to see the bowling get a little bit better and the fielding maybe, but the batting has been something to behold.
Yeah, batting has been good. I mean, some of the run rates that we're seeing, and I think we're seeing that cross board. Most places we've been to, runs are going up. Bowling has been a bit up and down, but one man who I've been very impressed with is Masuk Abdullah. This guy can bowl at a bit of pace, and if he gets his line right, he's shattering the timber, and he's going to be opening up, but he's opening up to a very good batter. Let's see how it starts, and not a bad delivery. It's good length, just slightly strays down the leg, but still a good start.
Yeah, good start. Weather conditions today are absolutely perfect for cricket. I mean, if you're a cricket lover, these are the sort of days you want to rock up to the ground, and it's sunny, it's warm, you should be rested. Hopefully everybody had a really nice Friday evening and got some rest because today is a very energetic day. It's Saturday, it's moving day,
yeah,
and this is where you can really put your foot on the competition.
Shubham Dari will face his first delivery. And Yes, a little whoosh at this, really. The wicketkeeper will be disappointed. That's Bobby Patel behind the stumps, actually.
Big old Bobby. Oh, I've got a lot of time for Bobby Patel, one of the good names on the circuit. That's a little bit of a wild whoosh, isn't it? That's a bit of a baseball swing.
Yeah, it is. It's a sort of a shot to nothing, really. Lost sight of the ball and had a bit of a swing. Got lucky. But the batters will take the extras. Nicely bowled and nicely played as well.
So how are you feeling, Rico? You're refreshed, excited for Saturday, Super Saturday?
Yeah, I'm feeling really well. I went and did what I said I wanted to do, which was go to the thermal spas.
Makes you feel sort of better, refreshed?
Wonderful, what a wonderful place.
Yeah, I've never been.
I've never seen a place like it. It is just, it's incredible. It's so difficult to describe, but just so many spas and different temperature waters and yeah, I mean everything.
I can imagine that's a nice refresher for the mind as well. It makes you feel a lot better.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you got 3 outside pools, all different temperatures. I mean, from very hot. I think the one outside, the hottest one, was like 28 degrees, and then it goes to the cooler ones around about the 18. Then you got the usual, the saunas, the steam rooms. You got the ice cold dunking pools as well. Just marvelous, and you know you've got the availability and the options there to have saunas and all things, massages, etc. Yeah, it's just a great place. Spent several hours there.
I'm glad you're feeling nice and
refreshed.
refreshed.
Really refreshed. Tiring though, it's amazing when you have a day like that. You feel absolutely whacked at the end of it.
Was it tiring? Was
it?
It was Rico.
Whacked.
I'll tell you what was tiring. I was here and only made about 25 mistakes through the day.
Hey, listen.
You left me on my own. It was difficult, Rico.
Listen, you had a day. You go. I've got the rest of today, 3 matches. I've got all day Sunday and Monday, so I'm not having any of that. No, but you did marvellously well. And you had some good matches again. Oh, wow, this is a lovely shot. Gives himself a little bit of room down the leg side. And, well, Dari this time, he doesn't lose his shape, and he smashes this to a boundary, 4 runs.
Yeah, nice shot. What a lovely shot. And, well, that is the first boundary of the day.
First of many, I think. First of many. And, hey, you had a hat-trick yesterday.
We did. It was a funny one because it was one of those ones where not everyone picked up on it, and I only picked on it just, I think, about a minute after it happened because it went over 2 overs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit like the one. I think it's the same as the one that we had in Romania last from Dylan Fernando. That's nice to shot as well. Gets it past the fielder, and it will be 4 more runs. So, don't think. Hey, listen. Even though this outfield, we've said this before, that the grass is really, really lush and thick here, but that one goes all nicely timed. Good shot, 4 runs, just over pitching Abdullah, and well, Dari, he enjoyed that. That is the end of the over, and boundary to finish. It's 11 without loss. Let's have a look at some of the top players.
Yeah, well, Chahan's got 159, Dari's got 126. They're the leading run scorers. We look at sort of the wicket takers there for Ultimate 11. Abdullah, who we know is a good bowler, Kamran. Yeah, they probably, Ultimate 11, a little bit of a worry would be the batting. There's not enough runs there, but they haven't played as many games, so they still have time. But yeah, look, it's still a little bit early in this comp. Feels like we've been here for a while, but there's a lot of games to go.
There's a lot of games to go. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, end of today will only be the halfway point. But what you will see, and you'll see that at the end of the second over, that some teams at the end of today would have played the majority of their matches. So they're the teams that have to try and get points on the board. And one team that, again, has a huge day today, I think. And it's got to be a day where they can make things happen for themselves, is the Blizzards. They've got 3 matches. They've got to start winning. They have lost 5 in the spin at the moment. We know the same about Duna Bogdani. They're going to play 2 matches today. Those teams, they're the ones that today, if they're going to have any chance to be in finals next Friday, they've got to get wins here today.
Yeah, absolutely, Rico. Well, edged away. Just the one. Feeling energetic for today. I don't know. I've got some good rest. I think we're going to have a very good couple of games here. I know last night, after some of the performances from the players, it was extremely hot. They would have needed to take a long, cold shower because it got hot yesterday. And sometimes you just need to zen out in a shower after a long day of cricket because these players do play a lot.
Yeah, I mean, 3 matches in the day, the likes of what the Blizzards will be doing today, and also DV Ultimate 11. That's going to take a lot out of you. And, well, I tell you, this will go all the way, I think. Well, it's given us 4. I thought for a moment it was going to clear that boundary. It just made a change. I think there was a man back there earlier. He gets brought back in, and the batter says, you know what,
I'll make the most of it. And this sails, and just giving us forward, just bouncing before the rope.
Yeah, he gets 4 in the end. It didn't go where he wanted, but hey, sometimes you got to create your own luck. Dari, he's an interesting sort of player. Loves hitting the long ball.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this the last time that he was playing, that he's a little bit all sorts. He'll oh, well, he launches into this, and this will go all the way. Bully, bully, bully. Well, that is a big hit. And this is what I was about to say. When you watched him last time, you said he's a little bit of everything. He can play some amazing shots, some classy ones. He can slog the ball to the boundary. He can look good, but at times he can look a little bad as well.
He's got these long levers, and he does have power. He's got some natural power because he hits it a long, long way.
And he's going to hit this one a long way as well. This will be 6 back-to-back máximos. Manos arriba, 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 arbitro. Que guay, que genial. Eso es 6 más. And now, well, he's going after the likes of Moise Hassan here, and he's liking the length that is being bowled to him.
Yeah, so when you bowl the ball and you hit that sort of foolish length to a player like this, if he gets his bat under it, it just sails. So back-to-back 6s, last ball of the second, and Dari is racing out the blocks.
This one just holds it back slightly, but he won't mind that, Dari, because he'll take the single, and he will be back on strike. What a good start this is. 27 on the board at the end of 2 overs.
Yeah, what a great start to Saturday. I just have this feeling it's going to be a really special Saturday, something a little bit deeper and a bit closer when we get these matches, because I think the scores are getting a bit tighter, and as you can see here, this is a big match because these two teams are right there in the middle.
Yeah, it is a big match, isn't it? I mean, you can see, like I said, the Debrecen Ultimate 11, they've got 3 matches today. They can certainly make their intentions clear for finals day on Friday if they can get some results here. The Eagles, they got an opportunity to put themselves further up the order. They've got 2 matches today, but the likes of Duna Bogdani and Blinder Blizzards, they've got to get going here today.
No way. He's bowling with a beanie.
Well, what's this all about?
Hold on.
What is this all about?
It's 30 degrees.
It's going to be 30 degrees. What is this about? What is going on here? Well, he went to the hairdressers yesterday. He said, I want this colour. It's the wrong colour. I reckon the hairdressers cooked him here.
No way.
Well, either that or he wants to cook his head. It's too hot for this. And, well, he starts off with a wide down, way down the leg side. Then, once again, Bobby not able to control it. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about.
Rico, it's hot, right?
It's very hot.
Am I still dreaming? Am I in a dream? Is it night time still? I like my dreams, but like this doesn't feel real. How does he have a beanie on? It is extremely hot. He must have had a shocking haircut.
This is what I'm thinking. It all went wrong. He thought he's going to have a big day here today in front of the camera. The hairdresser cooked him. Well, that's a lovely looking shot. That's a beautiful shot. You don't hit it any better than that. And Avinash Putran, who's been at the other end, decides, you know what? I can play a few shots as well. This is a beaut.
Yeah, what a nice shot that is. It goes for 4, 1 bounce. Thanks for coming. And he takes it to the man that is defying the laws of temperature. I've seen it all, Rico.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1 run to the offside. But I'm sorry, I don't want to harp on about. I've never seen this. It's 30 degrees.
I must admit, as soon as you said, "Hang on a minute, guy with a beanie," I thought, "What? You're talking about a beanie? It's like it's 30 degrees out there." But yeah, there he is. Well, there's got to be something behind it. And to find out, we will always, as we always do, we'll always strive to find out what it is. But yeah, get the feeling he might be covering something up there. Dari hits it well. Fielders coming across to try and stop it.
Good
That's
work.
Beautifully done.
Well done.
Really well done. I'm liking that. Nicely done. That's Mohammed Kamran gets diving in and makes a stop.
Yeah, so gets in a little 1. Good
Hey,
start.
you said big day of cricket today. It is here, of course, 5 matches. What do you think is going to happen? The old test match is very evenly poised.
There's so much cricket going on around the world at the moment. Australia and England just seem to be going back to like up and down, up and down. The whole series has been so good. I think England might steal this test. I just got a feeling.
Yes, gets an edge on this, flies away. Once again, that vacant area behind the keeper becomes where the boundary will come up. It's another one notched up, 4 more. Gets a little bit lucky. Suerte ahí por Avinash. But it doesn't matter. What's happening at the moment is they are racing along, and with a couple of balls still to go in this power play, 40 on the board. What a start this from the Royal Eagles. And, this is what they wanted to do. I mean, after the starts or some of the batting that we've seen them do, they've let themselves down a few times like they did against the Cobra. So they want to bounce back with a bang, and they're looking to do that. It's a better delivery, slightly short of length, and, well, well, what's happened there? I think the spectacles have come off.
He's having an interesting morning, of Vajja. He's lost his
Oh,
spectacles.
dear. I reckon
he's broken them.
busted him. Tell me he didn't step on him.
No. You don't need that.
Oh,
Oi,
beanie comes
there
off.
we go.
Beanie comes off. So first, let's see what here. Spectacle comes off. I think he may have just given. Oh, I think he did. The lens has popped out. He's popped them back in, and
That's a lovely
that's
head
a
of
lovely
hair.
bit of hair. What's going on there?
Shot. Nice shot, like a bullet from a gun. That's going to race away for 4, Rico, and what a start to our Saturdays.
Yeah, what a start. Is an electrifying start. 44 at the end of 3 overs. That's the power play complete. Yeah, I had that feeling as well. I don't know what it is. I just get the feeling, going back to this test match, I get the feeling that England I think they may skittle Australia from around about the 250 and going to win this one. It will certainly keep the old series alive, won't it?
Yeah, it will. It will. But we'll have to wait and see. Cricket, the tests can always go up and down very drastically. But end of a power play. What are we on? 44 for none. 44 for none. Will they be able to keep this onslaught coming? It's end of the power play. So as we know, the field will spread. It gets a little bit harder to score. That's like almost playing in ice cricket and someone rocks out in shorts and a singlet. That was honestly one of the more peculiar things I've seen on the network.
Yeah, that I must admit, very strange. And then, of course, with that moment he did remove his beanie to put his glasses back on, that he ended up smashing. You can see that he's got a lovely lot of hair under there. Where is he now? I'm trying to see where is he fielding. Where is he fielding?
Probably went and got his jumper from the 12th man. I'm on today. I feel like I'm on today. This is going to be a good Saturday.
Abidullah is set to bowl his second.
Looks like just a slight delay, maybe a little scoring issue.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, if you do want to interact with us, I'm here for just a few more hours, but how about you send Rico Full a little message at Rico Full with 2 L's, and also you can follow us on the European Cricket Network. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. We are everywhere these days.
Yeah, and getting a lot of, I don't know about you, Corey, getting a lot of really nice messages from a lot of people. So thank you all very much for all your lovely messages. And once again, a lot of them, we can't reply to them all. So we always say thank you. This is our platform to say thank you.
Last night I was in bed and I had a couple come through that I hadn't seen for a while. So thank you so much for the lovely compliments and the messages. It's difficult to get around to everyone that messages in, but we do read them eventually, and it does mean something to us. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we do. And, well, we've got a slight delay here, so that means I've got to click something on my computer and tell you about some of the things that today is about. So today, listen, I hope you had your blueberries today. It is National Blueberry Day.
Really?
Breakfast, yeah. Anyway, we are ready to go. And, well, he tries to send this one to the moon, doesn't he?
National Blueberry Day.
National Blueberry Day today.
There you go.
And you like a bit of spice? Well, I can tell you, a bit of spice news. On this day back in 1996, the British pop band, the Spice Girls, released their debut single, Wannabe, which helped them make an international sensation. So there you go, a bit of spice in the morning.
Who was your favourite Spice Girl?
One
run to the offside.
Yeah, one to the offside.
Well, we love our...
They're all different, weren't they? They're all, come on, who was yours? Scary, wasn't it? You'd be...
I can't remember. Can I get a photo up?
Scary.
I need
he's looking at them.
I'm going to have to have an old school photo just to remind me.
Scary. There was Posh, of
Posh
course.
Spice wasn't bad.
Emma. Was Emma Baby? There was Baby.
Great songs, to be fair. Great songs. Very sing-along songs.
Oh, risky single. If he hits, he's in trouble, but he doesn't even have to hit. The bowler does brilliantly well. That is really well fielded, because he could have thrown and really gone for the stumps. It could have been a difficult one for the bowler, but no, he throws it well. Abidullah takes it on the bounce, and they give... I mean, this is... Oh, talk about handing a gift to the opposition. What are they doing running here? That is a real error, And you're going to see that Avinash Puthran is going to be run out for 15.
Really refreshing to see a bowler get back to the stumps. Abdullah, it's such a small thing when you speak about it, but really, if players did this all the time, look at him there. He's bowled, he runs all the way back, and he affects the run out, and we just don't see that enough. So well done to Abdullah, well done to the ultimate 11.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We see so many times that situation where we're always saying, oh, if the bowler could have got there, it would have been out. But he does get there. That's why I'm thinking, oh, direct hit, he's gone, but the bowler, Abdullah, does so well. So they get a wicket, and it's a bit of a bonus, really. New batter comes in. Well, it's not new batter, pardon me, because the wicket came as them attempting that. Quite a ridiculous single, really. So Dari swings and misses. New batter is at the non-strike. And Dari, well, I don't know. I think it definitely was Dari that called that one.
Yeah, he went through for the single, but yeah, it was a bit of yes, no, maybe.
Played into the deck.
One thing Dari doesn't do is die wondering. He swings that piece of willow extremely hard. Sometimes out the middle, sometimes not so much.
Yeah, very much so. I think noticing here, which is news to me because it didn't come through to me at the coin toss, is that they haven't got, and that's why we're not seeing him out there. No Sachin Chauhan in the side for the Eagles. Now that he's been absolutely sensational with the bat, so missing him for this one.
And maybe some work commitments. It is a Saturday. But
it's a Saturday, yeah. I mean,
some people work on Saturdays. We do.
We do. Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. That does take us to the end of 4 overs. Score is 1 for 47. I had a message just come through from Shah Sultan asking about how my conversation was with Scotty Edwards after they qualified for the World Cup. Well, the conversation was at about 8 a.m. after they celebrated, so it was only maybe one person speaking too much. But no, they're very excited, very, very, very excited. And I think they play Sri Lanka tomorrow in the final, which is a bit of a dead rubber because both teams have achieved what they want. But I think when the Dutch get home, the Netherlands, there might be a few parties that might be happening.
I think there will be. I mean, the reception, I mean, they should be getting a hero's welcome when they get back.
Oh,
really.
absolutely.
I mean, they should be. They should be planning that now. It's an amazing feat. It really
Well, it's been all over Netherlands news. It's been all over Dutch news, which is big because the cricket isn't in the media so much there, but that's actually broken through the media, and a lot of people are talking about it.
That's what you need, don't you? That's what you need. Stories like that. Okay, well, what the Vikings need is a wicket, and that ain't going to get you on because it's a bit of a full toss. I wonder what the height on this is like.
Might have been one of those slower full tosses that dips, Rico. You know how some of them just seem to lose all the air in them and just go down.
Yeah. So, making a change in the fielder bowler. This is Mohammed Ibrahim.
That's better. Yeah, Jar's in a Yorker. Dari in 28 or 14. Can't get that one away.
Yeah, that last over was a good one for Abdullah.
So did you bring some blueberries in for us this morning?
Some blueberries.
Did you bring some?
I didn't know.
Rico.
I had a few though. I had a few blueberries.
I love a blueberry and a bit of yogurt in the morning. That's one of the. I think that's one of the best ways to start your day. A little bit of Greek yogurt, couple of blueberries. Yeah. That's simple.
The old Greek yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah. I don't mind a bit of honey in there as well.
Yeah, a little splash of honey. Treat yourself.
Just a little bit in the mornings. Yeah.
Only if I've been a good boy, I can give myself honey.
Full again and smashes it right back at the stumps. Well, this was absolutely hammered by Dari, and I'm surprised those stumps haven't smashed in half. Actually, look at, they get absolutely clobbered here.
Yeah, crunch and right into middle stump. Shub was ready to move out the way.
Yeah. Yeah, we see a lot of that with Shub. That's his trademark move when he puts his hands in here and rocks back. And now he's finding things all over the place.
Bit of a dance move, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, again, it's another over-pitch delivery from Ibrahim, and, well, the batter will be disappointed, Dari, that he hasn't made anything from it. He'll be disappointed he's missed out on this one as well. So, it's an interesting over, this Ibrahim. I wouldn't say that he's bowled, apart from that one delivery, I wouldn't say he's bowled particularly well, but he's got away with 4 deliveries and just gone for the 1.
Might be his day. Seems like it is at the moment. Only 1 off the 4 balls so far.
Well, this one will change it because this is big. He launches into this. That goes a long way back. What a hit that is. That is sweet. Out of the middle. Sweeter than the Greek yogurt loaded with honey that we're talking about this morning.
What a shot that is. That's a massive 6. That cleared the rope by 25 metres plus. That's an 80-metre hit. What a shot. When he does hit it, it stays hit. He's striking at 200. And while he's there, Eagles will feel good. Last ball of the 5th over.
And gone. Good catch. And you got to say, credit to the captain. Gets the field right. There's a big swing. You know that Shumandari, he's not going to hold back. He swings hard. And Ibrahim, well, we said perhaps it was his lucky day. He got blasted for a big 6. And we thought, well, hang on, maybe not. Well, maybe it is because he does get the wicket of Shumandari. That is a big wicket. When you think that the Eagles are without the likes of the main batter, Sachin Chauhan, in this one, well, you get the likes of Dari out, and maybe now you can really get on top in this match.
Yeah, it's a big wicket. Nice catch, and the second one will go this morning on this Super Saturday. And just a big, thick edge that just kept on flying.
Yeah, so Ibrahim gets the breakthrough. Nice catch taken as well. You still got to take those catches. So
yeah, you do. It's getting better. I think the standard of fielding has slowly getting better as well as the tournament goes on. I know that we have another week here next week, and it'll slowly get better and better. The players still finding their groove this summer.
Yeah, well, that wicket coming at the end of the over as well. So well bowled by Ibrahim, gets the wicket. And you have to say well caught also by Muez out there on the boundary. So 2 down, and the important wicket Dari down now. So now it's a question of what we're going to see next now from the Eagles, because they have been very reliant on 1 or 2 batters, and this is going to be an interest. I mean, they're, in terms of the runs on the board, they'll be pretty happy. They're on their way to sort of a over 100-plus score, maybe 110 if they can get a push on 150, 120. But what are the other batters got?
Oh, well, this is miles in the air. This is Bobby Patel or the bowlers. They both go for it. And
he's taken it. The bowler has caught in it. Bobby Patel has been knocked out in the process. And, well, now they're all happy chappies, but that could have been nasty. I mean, this is a sensational catch from Nawaz because, I mean, look, nobody's calling it. I think he just plucks it out of their hands and then sort of shoulder barges Bobby to, I mean, look at this. This is Mike Tyson's style. Down he goes.
No one takes down my Bobby. That was Bobby's catch, but in the end, Nawaz wanted the fantasy points and he holds on to it. So they're very lucky that wasn't a serious collision, but another wicket will go down and they're starting to fight back.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Imad Khan was going to go for a 3-ball duck, courtesy of that. Well, that was Mike Tyson's style. Well, there's Derek. Good morning, Derek.
Oh, we needed that back, Rico. My ducks weren't too good yesterday. Very tired duck. And it's 3 for 54. 28 balls remaining. Couple of wickets have fallen in the last couple of balls of this first inning. So they need another partnership, don't they? Just to steady the tide a little bit, the Eagles.
Yeah, Manohar is the man in now. He's done good work with the ball. Let's see what he can do with the bat.
Go, Bobby.
And Bobby gets there for it. Well, he's still a bit shaken up. He's still seeing little stars and Tweety birds flying around his head after being knocked down by Hercules. Look at him there.
There's a good head of hair on Nawaz as well. Yeah. Good head of hair. Good little fight back this from the Ultimate 11. They were taken to by Dari early, but they're fighting back here.
Nicely hit down the ground. It won't be messed up by Jamil out there. Jamil's, remember him from previous matches. He's a very fine fielder. He's taken some really good catches back there. So he's the right man to have on the boundary here at long off. Well bowled. That's right on the money. It was always going to be knocking him over, and it does. And I think that's, well, is that another duck? I believe it is. I think Manohar will go here. And that's right on the money. In fact, it's not Manohar. Who is that, Manohar?
I think it is Manohar.
Yeah, Manohar will go. Yeah, so he goes. It is a duck. Anyway, he doesn't score. So, yeah.
Well, isn't it funny that in the last couple of minutes, this game has just changed on its head, and there's our cute little duck, Derek, who will marshal him off the field. And once that comes on your screen, you know something bad has happened for the batsman. What a good comeback this is from the Ultimate 11. They started their Saturday morning slowly, and now they are fighting back.
Good bowling, right on the money, pitched up. Gets that all wrong, doesn't he, the batter? He plays around it, stumps knocked over. So another batter has to depart. And this was always the worry, as it's 56 for 4. The worry was, you're one batter short anyway. You lose the wicket of Dari, who can be hit and miss sometimes, and Avinash Puthran at the top of the order. And remember, that was that crazy run out when they were looking so good. And it's almost like that run out has sparked what has been a bit of a collapse here.
Yeah, it has been a bit of a collapse. Nawaz has fantastic figures of 2 for 1, and he'll be dreaming of maybe 3 wickets in the over if he can get this full and straight and ask the right questions. Last ball for him in this over.
It's a good delivery as well, and he almost does take the off stump from the left-handed Divan. What a good over that is. And beautifully done, 56 for 4.
Yeah, 56 for 4. Good game this. Good game to start our Saturdays. It's been a little bit topsy-turvy. Have a look at that scorecard. The openers got away with it, and then a couple of Derricks have snuck into that lineup. And yeah, it's a good fight back. It really is. I'm sure all these players would have taken a lot of rest last night and prepared for a very big Saturday, as they are playing quite a few games today in this lovely heat of Budapest.
Yeah, Budapest, what a city. I mean, later on in the day yesterday, I went into the heart of it where the Danube is. We got all the bridges that cross over the Danube. It's an amazing city. It really is amazing. And I don't know, have you heard of something called chimney rolls? Have you had a chimney roll?
I have heard of it. I think I had one in the past a long time ago.
Wow. Well, I walked past this place and I'm thinking, chip, what are they talking about? And then I saw a queue of people. I saw a couple being served, and I thought, I've got to have one of those. This hollow, so it's sort of like, the best way to describe it is, see this one, good delivery, dot ball. It's like a hollow tube made off this very nice, sort of almost like a churro dough. And then inside, these particular ones were filled with the likes of some chocolate spread and loads of various ice creams. You could have various options. It was delightful. It really was. And it's such a vibrant city as well. So vibrant, so much going on, so cultural. But the architecture is fantastic. And it's no surprise that it is known as the Paris of Eastern Europe. It really is. Beautiful city. Beautiful.
That's well bowled. Low full toss and just be the single. Are you a sweet or savoury man?
Normally savoury, but every so often you just have that, I need some sweet, you know? Every so often, I have that at home, you know, it's savoury, savoury, savoury. Then I wake up 3 in the morning saying, I need chocolate. I need to find some chocolate. And yesterday, I think, because it was such a beautiful day, nice and hot like you said it was, I think it was the perfect time for a bit of ice cream. So, yeah. Ibrahim coming back. Yeah, a little bit short. Oh, batter gets unlucky. Finds the fielder. So he's going to get nothing for that.
Yeah, that is a little bit unlucky. He's hit it straight to the dugout. Straight to the man behind square leg, who's not usually there. So that's going to be a handy dot ball.
Big swing. Asking the question. On Shub here, looks like it will be signalled leg byes, yeah.
Yeah, going down leg for me with the angle that he's coming on around the wicket, and you can see this, it hits him in, well, almost on leg stump. That's missing leg stump. So good umpiring by Shub.
Yeah, Shub, the man who bowled us the aloo prawns the other day.
That was delicious. Now
yeah, you like those,
that bit.
Upish, fielder's got work to do. Can he cut it off? No, he can't. 4 runs. They need that. They need something just to get them going again. They need that spark, and maybe that's it, because runs are dried up. They've lost several wickets. But maybe with that boundary, that they can get things going again. I like the intent from both these batters, though. They're not getting themselves, under pressure. They're just thinking, right, we still need runs. We still need to play our shots. The rate we're at is not bad, but, we can't dry up. We've got to keep going. delivery. And they go on the hit. That's good. Good understanding between the two batters.
Yeah, it takes us to the end of the 7th, 4 for 64. We have a look at ECC time. Malaga, baby. What a beautiful part of the world. We love it. 31 teams and looking forward to this event. It's our marquee event coming up at September 25th to October 20th. We will be back in Kardama.
We'll be back, and you see that in Group C, that's now confirmed as well. There was always one spot to be confirmed. Serbia will be joining the party, so welcome to them. And I'm looking forward to seeing them. They're playing some good cricket at the moment, and they've got an array of very young, talented youngsters.
I love the hotel. We're on the beach, and it's a gorgeous spot. That's going to be a wide, I imagine. So yeah, it's a gorgeous little spot to stay for a couple of weeks, and we're on the beach and the coast, and lots of nice restaurants around, and really good hospitality from everyone in the region. So it'll be very exciting to get back.
Yeah, it'd be great to be back to our Sunset Beach Club partner. I mean, they look after us really well. Good areas. They think about taking the bye. And Bobby partially stops that. Oh, Bobby Patel.
I like what you said last over about a bit of a spark. Yeah, you're right. Gupta, if he can have a bit of a spark here, a good little few minutes, life's all about having some good spark. And if he can have a good couple of minutes here, his team will be back on track. Oh!
Well, I tell you what. Talk about a few sparks. He was almost sparked out there, wasn't he? The lights almost went out.
Exactly right. He hit it straight into him. Look at this. He goes for a cheeky ramp shot, and he cheekily goes, ow.
Onto his shoulder. Yeah. All right. The thing is, he
stings.
hasn't mastered the technique. He's got to get the sort of body out of the way. Get a bit of swivel in there.
This is where they say, don't rub it. You're not allowed to rub it. Do not rub it. Maybe tonight when you're on your own, you're allowed to rub it quietly.
Yeah. Good delivery, right in the block. All right, he's unlucky that they've got the single there, but this is nice bowling. I'm liking the bowling of Ali Nawaz. He's bowling good full-length, Yorker-length deliveries. I think the umpire, James, good morning, Tom, but just having a chat with Ali Nawaz there and said, look, just remember not to run in front of me.
Yep.
But to be fair, though, he was stopping the ball there.
He tries to muscle this. Just the one. Nawaz has been exceptional, Rico. He's putting the spark out, we could say.
Yeah, he is. He's the man who's with the extinguisher, saying that. I'm not giving you anything.
You've just made me have a flashback of a silly story.
What was that?
About a fire extinguisher. It cost me quite a bit, I'll say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
As that's hit down. I've got to say it now, I'll let into it. Chewett Hill Cricket Club when I was younger, about 18 years old. I hit my first 100 for the club and a few celebration beverages, and got to about 1 a.m. We're all in the clubhouse, and for some reason my silly mind saw a fire extinguisher. I let it off in the clubhouse, and I think $1,000 later I had to pay for all the cleaning, and the chairman was not happy.
Yeah, those things, when they go, they go.
Oh yeah, they really go.
Was it a proper foam one, was it?
Oh, it was a proper... I was a bit excited. It was my first 100 for the club, Rico. That takes us to the end of 8, and the score is 4 for 71.
So you didn't get any, they didn't say, yeah, we understand, fair enough, all right, happens. So you had to pay for it all.
Yeah, of course. Of course, that cost me a little bit, but...
what did your mum have to say?
Jules, I was scared of Mum a few times, actually. Wasn't too impressed. I hope she's listening and she's feeling well today.
Was it the case of well batted, son, and then clobber?
No, it was clobber and clobber. Anyway, we're back to it. What do we got? 2 overs left. They've struggled here. They've gotten themselves to 4 for 71. A really good comeback in this middle period from the ultimate 11. They need a boost. They need to, if they can get 2 sixes in the last 12 balls. Yeah. Grady 80s, early 90s. What do we call the 90s again?
The 90s?
Naughty 90s?
Yeah, you can score
Grady 80s, naughty 90s?
Yeah, Grady 80s, naughty 90s, we'd say.
Naughty 90s, yeah.
A naughty 90, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, but look, I mean, there were 44 at the end of the power play, and now then 70. So you can see not a lot's happened in those 5 overs. They've really struggled, just around 30 runs. So got to get going. Well, a wide would help. There's a new bowler. Comes in and just gets that one a little bit wrong, but got to get the ball right. Well, this is the Mohamed Cameron, not the Mohamed Cameron we know of, but he would love to be able to bowl like him, but he's not going to at the moment. He's down the leg side and just catches a little bit of the pad, so he gets away with the wide here.
Yeah, gets a little bit of luck. That's obviously not out. A dot ball, though, isn't it? So they need a few boundaries right back here to the Royal Eagles. Otherwise, it's going to be very score.
Goes uppish, but he's going to get enough of it to get it over the fielders. The fielder should be able to stop it, and does. Lunges at it, stops it, keeps his feet well tucked in, gets a good throw in. Nicely done.
Yeah. 2 more runs to the kitty. Just doing enough, the ultimate 11, I think, to keep this score suppressed.
Shouts to catch it. And a few. Oh, this is disaster. This is absolute disaster from the fielder. He should be thinking of catching this, and he doesn't. He just stands there, and then, well, you think, all right, maybe he's playing safe. He just doesn't want to concede to give the boundary. Then he lets it go past him and gives the boundary away. That's shocking. That's not good. And that's the man who was wearing the beanie. I don't know where the beanie is now.
Oh, you liked my terminology of the parachute the other day. That is a genuine parachute. He could have easily run in and caught that, but he pulled the parachute early and gave up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the parachute call got snapped and the ball went for 4.
Buddy, yeah. Won't like to see that again. Okay.
No ball. It's a no ball front foot. So that can't be caught. The umpire's called it straight away, which makes me think, and he's pointing, front foot. Oh, boy. Back foot. Must be for the back foot on the sideline. So it's a big call. I think he's back. Watch his right leg. His back foot come round. Just touched the line there.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tight call, but umpire Shub, his eyes are magnificent.
That's an excellent call, isn't it? It's one that a lot of umpires sometimes may miss out on, but he's on the ball. The next one is a wide, so the free hit will stay intact. So this could be the over that they needed. We say it all happened in the 9th. Well, it could for the Royal Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Swing again. And you can see tactical move that's been made here. Did you see that on the screen that we did see? It's like a tactical retirement as well. So it's all happening at the moment. So happening thick and fast here.
Yeah, 2 for 5. So
yes.
2 balls left. Sometimes the action happens that much here. It's actually quite difficult to keep up with. It's nearly like there's something going on every ball or every moment. And then we do it all day, every day. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it was a strange. I mean, he only had 5 balls to make it, so he was retired out. That was Divan. And great! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! The one-hand jalebi catch, jalebi delight. You know what? You know who this is? I'm going to confirm this in a moment. You know, I reckon this is our man Imran Vidaya, who made that shocking bit of fielding on the boundary. He then got moved from there. It is, you know. It is. It is. So he made an absolute clanger in the field. He didn't go for the catch. He gave away 4 runs. He's not wearing his beanie now. And then he takes an incredible jalebi catch.
Maybe the beanie was suppressing his superpowers of hand-eye coordination, because this is an absolute pluck. The next ball's in the air. It's going to hit us, Rico. No, it's going to go for 6. Wow, what a start to our Saturday morning. This is going to be the best Saturday ever.
Well, this is what we're talking about. It's quick and fast. It certainly is quick and fast. There's players being retired out.
We were still talking about the greatest catch, and before you know it, the ball was almost hitting us in the cube.
Yeah, one-handed brilliant catches. Oh, it's all happening so fast.
I need to save my energy. I can't explode this early. This is too good to start a Saturday. It's 6 for 87 after 9. And I can't even keep up.
Well, we say it all happened in the 9th. We've got to be ready for it. But yeah, it all did happen in that 9th. So just to confirm, Deepu Divan was retired out. Then you got Tarun Alawat who comes out there. And he's, he hit one lovely 4. You've got Shiraz Dilbar out there. Now, what is happening?
Was that one of the sneakiest retired outs ever?
It happened so quickly.
Because I looked at you. I didn't even see someone run off the field.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I love it. I love this game. Oh, what a day. 6 for 87. We got 6.
The thing is, though, you know what surprised me about it more than anything else? I saw the retired out, and I'm automatically assuming that it was Gupta that was going to be retired out, because he was doing nothing. And they retired out a batter that only been out there not that long. But Gupta, he gets himself out because Imran Vidya takes a one-handed jalebi catch, so well done to him.
Yeah, what a little 5 minutes we just had there. 5 balls remaining, though, in this very first innings. And that will be just the one. So the naughty 90s are just around the corner. And then the swinging thousands, the swinging hundreds, we'll say, isn't that far away now either.
So Hassan Muaz is going to be key with the bat really as well. I think if he gets going, they'll fancy themselves here, but they're going to need somebody to score the runs. That's a lovely hit. Oh, beautiful. Shot of the day is on top of the production van. And Karina's got a back to us. Never have you back to us, Karina. You did not see this coming. This is a shot of the day. What a hit. What a shot. Wow. This is something special. And well, Dilbar brings up his second hit. This is, sometimes you got to question why guys like these are batting so low. Dilbar, 2 sixes to him so far. He misses this one. It's slightly shorter from Hassan. It's a good comeback. But we're in the 90s, 94. And the Royal Eagles, if they can get to the 100, they'll be very, very happy indeed.
Yeah, they will be, Rico, because there was a good stage there. But we didn't think they'd even get close.
Dances down the track and misses it. So, nice change up from Hassan. He's not pitching up anymore. He knows what the batter wants, so he's keeping the ball deliberately short. And I think if you're Dilbar here now, you've got to expect the next one to be the same. So instead of charging down, be prepared to go back in your crease and look to cut or pull.
Yeah, this is a big ball. Can he get the 6? Can he get to 100?
He hits it hard enough. It's high enough. It probably will go to the boundary. It will. So they'll finish with the boundary. It's going to be 4 runs to get to 98. But once again, though, 98 is a lot better than when it looked like they were going to get to one point when they were really struggling. So they don't quite get another 50 in the second 5. They fall a little short. But that's a respectable score, and with some of the key batters missing, the Royal Eagles, what they do show is there are other batters there that can make a difference, and I think Shiraz Dilbar is one of them. 16 of 5 he scores, and he's certainly arguably got to be higher up the order as you see the highlights of this one. And it started off pretty well. I think Avinash Puthran and his partner, Dari, going so well, but that run out, that was silly cricket. And it wasn't smart, and as soon as that wicket went, then just like that, you could see that the ultimate 11 were back in the match.
Yeah, they got back into the match. It was that sort of middle period. A lot was going on. They lost a lot of wickets in a bit of a clump, really. And, well, that was a bit of a clump as well, because Bobby Patel got taken out by Nawaz. Thankfully, he was okay. And, well, if you're a Vikings, an Ultimate 11 supporter, you're happy as well, because they were taking wickets in clumps. So a few wickets fell in the middle, but it was a bit of a late injection that came out, and those late runs sort of helped them get up to a total that is more than defendable, 98 for 6 off the 10. This was a bad misfield, and then very next over, bang, take that, what a catch, left-hand juke, that's definitely going on our social media pages. That's one of the best catches we've seen all week, and in the end, a few boundaries right in the last few overs did help them get to that 98 for 6. Let's have a quick look at the scorecard, shall we? And, well, everyone tried to chip in a little bit. The openers got off to their usual pretty quick start. It was 15 off 11 for Puthran, and Dari made 34 off 18. Then a big collapse in the middle until Dilbar at the end. That 16 off 5 could prove crucial. We'll have to wait and see if 98 runs is going to be enough. Let's have a quick look at the bowling scorecard, shall we? And, well, bowling scorecard here, 2 for 8 for Nawaz, 1 for 16 for Cameron, 1 for 14 for Ibrahim. And overall, everyone doing a little bit, even Abdullah at the top. Economy of 5.5, none for 11. That is pretty good. So, we are at the halfway stage, 98 for 6. Join us back in the next 10 minutes for the all-exciting run chase. Thank you.
The European Cricket Series is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Bizaway.
Hello, cricket lovers, and welcome back to a very sunny and delightful Budapest. And we are at the GB Oval Cricket Ground here in Hungary, where we've seen the Royal Eagles have had a bit of an up and down innings, a bit like what the series has been like a little bit. They're going into this one with 3-2, and we've seen good from them and bad. I mean, they are without, of course, one of their better batters. There's no Sachin Chauhan in the side in this one. So they were always going to struggle with runs, but I think it was their own undoing. They made a perfect start with Avinash Puthran and Shubman Dari batting well, and then that run out really let the Vikings back in, and the Vikings, well, made the most of it. And it needed some late hitting from somebody like Shiraz Dilbar to get them to that 90 score. I think he did really well. 16 of just 15. He's certainly somebody that could probably be elevated up the order. I wouldn't mind even just trying him in the power play up there with the likes of Shubman Dari, and maybe Avinash Puthran can come in one down. But anyway, they get to a score, 98 on the board, and they'll believe that if they bowl well enough, that they can cause some problems for the Dubrovnik Vikings Ultimate 11. The Vikings, of course, last time that we saw them, they went down to the Budapest Kings, chasing a score in the 90s. They needed 94 for victory and got to 90. So we're going to have to see better from them on that front, but they have got the likes of Bobby Patel, and this guy can entertain. He's a good hitter off the ball, and if he can get going, and the likes of Muaz Hassan as well, then they can get to the score very quickly. So one thing that Royal Eagles know is they've got to get wickets pretty early, and his Dari is going to try and get the breakthrough. And ooh, well, interesting whether this. Interesting to see the signal here from Shub when he goes leg bye. Yeah, he does. I was just wondering whether they may have got a bit of glove on that, but no, leg bye it will be. So they get extra to get off the mark with this delivery into the body of Bobby Patel. So Bobby Patel opening up with Ali Nawaz, who I think bowled beautifully. Bowled good length. Good Yorker length deliveries towards the end of the innings. Here comes Dari once more. Again down the leg side. And that sort of, I was going to say cleverly played, but it would have been if there was no fielder there. It goes straight to the fielder, no runs. So he wanted to sort of guide it, then sort of hit it, did Nawaz. So gets nothing from it. He's got to get his line right here pretty quickly, Dari. He's bowling too much down the leg side. He's got away with a couple of deliveries so far. And launches into it, and this will go to the boundary. How far? Well, far enough. It goes all the way. Balle, kinna zona, shaka lagya. And the first runs off the bat come in form of a Maximo. Good hit. Waz smashes that away. That's the perfect start. It's just what they wanted. And now they all start looking at each other, following the ball a little bit here with, I mean, it wasn't a good ball. They're setting a field to a bad ball. Don't like that from the captain. Needs to be telling the bowler to bowl in the right areas. Dari once more. And better delivery, a bit of a nothing shot there from Nawaz. He's quite happy just to let the ball hit the bat. So we know he's got a good lock of hair. You can see that. They're all sticking out of the back of his helmet. And, Shabba, shabba, shabba. Come on, lads. A bit of support for the bowler. Go short and stops the shot. Nawaz here. I think if he follows through with his shot, I think he's clearing the short mid wicket and it's safe. But he puts safety first. Stops the shot. Maybe not too keen on the shorter delivery, perhaps Nawaz. Surprises me because that was very similar to the one he whacked for 6. This one's just a slightly slower delivery, but again, he gets it wrong. But they did put the fielder out there who makes the stop. They'll take the single. And that will be the end. And, well, 207 matches since we saw a golden ball. So that number keeps on climbing. I wonder, well, if we're going to do it together, as Corey joins me back in the box, we're going to have to do it in this match or the next. So are we going to do it, Corey? Are we going to do it with Corey? He's got his fingers crossed.
No.
You think
But
no?
odds are, I'm over it. Odds are against us now, Rico. I came in with all this energy this week, and the golden ball gods have laughed at me.
Yeah. It's a...
You know what? If it happens in my last game, the next match, I'll stay for the week. I'll just stay. We'll send Charlie to Holland. No, I won't leave you, Rico.
We'll just change.
We'll just have to change the
Charlie's
plans.
Ticket.
Yep. If it's a golden ball in the next game, I'll call James Cannon and say, James, change the flights.
I ain't going
staying.
anywhere. Okay, here's Gupta. And it's a swing and a miss. Not the best of shots, really. Nawaz, it's an interesting little start from him. He's played a couple of nice shots. Then also he's left a few. It's almost like in his mind, he's like, this is what I need to do. I don't want to go big. I'm going to try and pace myself here. But he's getting himself in a bit of a pickle. Just make up your mind and go with it. And I think he's got to make up his mind and say the best form, the best way to play here is to attack. And, well, this time he does go that way. He goes up in the air. I think he's going to get it over the... Oh, it would have been an incredible catch. It really would have been. It goes high up in the air. It's going over the fielder, who does superbly well. And I think that's Tarun Alawat, who then gets hands to it. I didn't think he was ever going to get hands to it. He gets hands to it, but unfortunately Alawat not able to keep hold of it. It would have been a great catch, so the Lions gets lucky on 7.
Yeah, gets very lucky there. And you need a little bit of luck, don't you?
Alawat not able to take the catch. It means now, man, who hasn't a lot of the strike. Only faced the one delivery up until now, Bobby Patel. Maybe looking to bring up a boundary himself. And, well, he's going to get himself out here. The fielder takes his cap off and then goes on and takes the catch. Well, that's one way to do it. It's almost like he says, hang on a minute. I've got time to have a wardrobe change here. Takes the cap off, redoes his hair, ties his ponytail, and then does it crocodile style. Watch this.
Well,
look at those snappers.
Well, if you're a coach out there, watch this for a technique. Snap. That is a genuine full crocodile. And, well, it doesn't matter how you catch him. It's still going to say out in the scorebook. So he has to go. And the first one is down. But, yeah, if it doesn't matter about technique if you catch him.
Yeah, poor old Bobby. Well, Bobby goes down. Bobby Patel. It's only his second ball. So Bobby will go for a duck. It's not the first one he's had either. So it's going to be quack time for Bobby. Bobby meets Derek, going back to the dugout, and there's that man. What a good catch it was. Well done. And, well, I suppose as long as you take it, you're happy with that, and he is happy with it because you get a big wicket. So well done to the catcher. And that's Ajay Jaiswal. He is nicely done for this one. Wants the single, but gets sent back. And now asking the question, does he? Oh, they don't think he has his bat down.
Well, this is interesting. We've gone up to the limited review system. Oh, this is really close. This is going to be tough because the keeper gets in our way a little bit. So where's the ball? Try and watch the bows of it. The bat isn't in yet. I think he might get benefit because I don't think we've got a shot at it. We might.
I mean, you're right.
Side-on's obscured. It's just too many men are in the way. Maybe from...
You're going to, looking at this, they'll probably, because of what we can't see there, we're going to have to go with whatever the on-field decision was. And on-field is not out because you just can't see it.
Yeah.
In my mind, looking from what I can see there, I think he doesn't make it back, but there's no evidence to support him, so they'll go with what the umpire thought.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones where the side-on camera has been unfortunately blocked by a couple of the Eagles players, so maybe it's a reprieve. We'll never know. It's very close. But a good start this by the Eagles.
Very good start indeed. Fantastic stuff. And Gupta bowling a good line here at the moment, asking questions, causing problems. Ibrahim, oh dear, he says no balance at all, Corey. No balance, no shape.
So Rico, that's 2 overs gone, 1 for 9. I had something for you that I came up with yesterday, but I didn't have time to ask you because obviously you were enjoying a well-earned rest. I've got something for Derek.
You got something for Derek?
Yep. All right, let's have a look at the table quickly. Big game, both teams in the middle. Ultimate 11 only played 3. So a win here, they still have games in hand.
Yeah.
But anyway, We've got the Diamond Derrick, the Golden Derrick.
Yeah.
On Fridays, Peacock Derrick. So any duck on a Peacock Friday is a colourful duck.
A colourful duck?
Like multicoloured duck. Thoughts? You like it, don't you?
I do like it.
Yes!
I mean, Peacock Friday is very much an ECN thing, right?
Yeah,
we do it. So having Derek
dressed as a peacock,
in a peacock shirt with the shades on would be,
So that is,
I like it.
Thank you.
That's the second. I mean, there's two you've come up with that I like.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my
Commentary
ideas.
school has served you well.
This one came to me just I was sitting there at midtown. I was watching Derek and I just thought, it's Peacock Friday. We need Derek with it. So that is for us next Friday. When I tune in, I want to see Peacock Derek.
Well, we got to get people working on these, of course. I know Vinny is on his way back from holiday. He is starting things off in Malta pretty soon. So we'll have to send that through to Vinny. I don't know who it is that works on all of these little graphics that we have. But okay, yeah, I do like it. I've got to admit, I like it.
These ideas just keep coming to me. I don't know what's happening to me.
Full of ideas at the moment you are.
Oh, I know.
And the Super Bowl idea, well, that one we just got to explore that big time.
When I go to the ECC, I'll be sitting down with the bosses and telling them about this Super Bowl idea, because just one ball in an inning after the 5th over, I reckon it adds just a whole flavour to it.
Yeah, I like it. It can change the match like that, and it's unique. Well, I tell you what else could change a match just like that is a shot like that, because that's pretty unique as well. Ali Nawaz, this is out of the middle, and it has gone a long way. What a hit that is.
That's his 6 anywhere in the world. That isn't even on our screens. That's how far it went. What a shot. Was not expecting that. He's just laced it.
Mullered.
Yeah.
Absolutely mullered. That is a shot and a half. Oh, Nawaz was impressive with the ball. Now, I suppose he knows he's got to be with the bat as well. What a hit.
Mullered's a great word. You know what the definition of mullet is? Wreck or destroy something. Mullet is a great word.
It's exactly what's happened there. Okay, ball 2. Oh, this is rolling. It will go all the way. I suspect this will be buys. It will be. And the wicketkeeper knows that he really should have done better here. This is a Dilbar. Just watch this. It just goes, misses the stumps by a fraction. The keeper, probably because he's too far down the right-hand side, he needs that step across. He doesn't get the little step across. He thinks he can reach it. He can't. Ends up 4 buys. That basically is 10 runs. Or for the last 2 deliveries, exactly what they needed.
Yep, just a little bit late to react, the keeper.
Oh, hit! What a hit! Oh, he gets a swivel on this and he sent it for 6 as well. Manos arriba, arbitro. Porque eso es 6 más. Así me gusta. It is getting hot in the middle now. Hot and spicy.
Well, Dari, he's got this lovely left arm action, but he's coming around the wicket and he's just angling it into the wheelhouse. He's got to come over the wicket, bowl the other side, and it's much better as a left-hander, but I think he'll stay around, and it's starting to cost them.
Nice shot. And, that's sometimes what he tried to attempt the ball before Ali Nawaz. Oh, wow. Wow. Bolle, and all the rest. Shaba. What a hit. What an over this is turning out to be. There were 8 of the first. Only 1 came off the last over. But over 3, the last in the power play, they had to make it count. Well, this is the power you need in a power play.
Once again, around the wicket, swinging it in, angling it in, and it just goes straight into Nawaz's hitting zone. He's baseballing these 6s. They are basically home runs. Got to come over the wicket here. You're a left armour. You got to. You take away your natural angle this way.
Yeah.
Dari. You got to learn. See, even that there is so easy for him. If he really wanted to, he would have picked that up over the leg side as well.
Yeah, I think he's being a little bit selective here. Sometimes I think he gets himself in 2 minds, does Nawaz. Those last 3 deliveries, though, he didn't. But what I was going to say about him, I like when he stays still. He plays so well. Sometimes he thinks he needs to charge and come down the track to it. He doesn't have to. Just wait for it. And it could be out here, but nobody's there. Why is nobody there? I can't believe it. Where's the fielder? I cannot believe there's no fielder. I'm expecting that to be going to hand.
Well, they had a deep cover, and it can never go. Yeah, it's just wrong angles. It's poor.
He's not hit one ball there.
Jaswal, sorry, Jaswal, the captain's had a bit of a brain fade there because he's swinging it into the arc. It goes for. It's a massive over, and it changes this game. The score is now 1 for 35.
Oh, I
35
can't
for what?
believe that. They actually have a sweeper on the offside to Nawaz, who has not hit one ball in that area. And there's a ball hit that would have been a straightforward catch from what normally is an orthodox field placement. Long on, he's not there. It's 4 runs. The over goes magical. They're in all sorts of trouble here. All sorts of trouble indeed. So, okay, they're back. They're moving. 35 for 1. What an over that was.
Yeah, special over, wasn't it? He really got it out the screws.
It's not really. He's going. I mean, this is a short ball on the leg side, and the batter, Ibrahim, actually goes down the leg side and plays out in the off. He just needs to stay still, get the swivel on, and he's got easy runs. So he's got to stand still. And I think Nawaz's just going up to him now and probably saying that to him. Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. He's saying, hey, why are you going that way? And I think the gesture, the hand gesture, said it all. So Ibrahim yet to get off the mark. That last over, by the way, went for 26. So let's see, Ibrahim needs to start to give some support to Nawaz, who is on 30 already. Okay, that will do. That's nicely played. It probably won't go to the boundary, but they should get 2 very straightforward, simple runs. So, as you said, Corey, they have got plenty of matches in hand. The Debrecen Vikings Ultimate 11. Start winning. Get this win here, and they've got 3 matches today, so 2 more after this. They take on Dunabug Danny CC, who haven't won any matches so far, and then they got a tough one against the Blizzards later on. So it could be all changed for them by the end of today.
It's a big day for their club, isn't it? This ball now lofted over the offside. Not timed too hard, but if they run well, and they are running well, that's good. Might be a little bit tight, but that's good cricket. It's good to see some proper running between the wickets.
It's also an intelligent shot. I mean, Ibrahim, he doesn't, hasn't really shown that he's strong in any particular area with the bat, but what he is shown there is that he's using his loaf. He's got the option to play that up and over shot, and he does. He creates a change in the field now, so sweeper does get put. No, he doesn't. He gets brought back up again. Well, he's sort of in. I don't like when they put a fielder sort of in between the 30-yard circle and the boundary. You should be one or the other. But anyway, that's where they put him. Now it's a big wild swing and a miss from Ibrahim. I think he just needs to stick with what he's been doing, just try and stroke them. Once again, he could quite easily have played the same shot that he has done the last 2 balls, just hits it over the infielders. Maybe this time he won't get the 2 because the fielder's back, but he'll still get the single. So he's just got to concentrate on getting bat onto ball here. And he does. And this time, there's the fielder does the sweeping. In comes the throw. Nawaz gets in quite comfortably. He'll have a ball to see through in the over. Let's see how he goes about it. So the 40 comes up.
Nawaz is the keys, and he's really raced away.
Yeah.
He's got himself to 30 of 13. They could run away with this victory.
Yeah, they could do. I mean, he's batting really well. Nawaz at the moment is doing exactly what the likes of Shubham Dari did. And he holds the key. Gupta wants the wicket, needs the wicket. Gets it right up there, and he gets the false shot from Ali Nawaz. And he's, again, unfortunate that he hasn't knocked the stumps over. Great bit of bowling, though. There's 2 overs, 1 for 6. That's outstanding from Gupta.
Yeah, 1 for 6. And, hey, Dave, 1 for 40 or 40 for 1. Depends where you're from, how you want to say it. As it is been a pretty interesting start. The lack of wickets might hurt them. They're going to need to pick up 1 or 2 here. A few people saying they've got a small tingle. I don't have a tingle just yet. I think Nawaz, while he's there, is well ahead. So, yeah, a couple more wickets and it might start to feel a little bit like it could be a golden ball game.
Everybody, Corey, everybody's tingling because of what you said. Now that you said that if there's a golden ball before you leave, you ain't going anywhere. Nobody wants you to go, so everybody now, the world is tingling.
It could
right
happen.
Now.
The world
is tingling.
The whole world need to go to the doctor's appointment on 4 p.m. Thursday. Here, well, look at the hair here. What a hair from Samiullah. That is bright.
And getting a bowl of wide to start off with, Samiullah. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's talk about trying to colour coordinate with your kit. There's something going on that maybe he should be wearing the beanie.
That is flash. That's a couple of hours in the hairdressers to get that looking like that.
Yeah, but any highlights ever? Even if it's just for the day, for fun, if some special event.
Have I ever done it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Well, you know, during... I've got a funny thing.
I don't even know why I bother asking you. The answer's always yes. You do all the craziest
During
things.
Corona, when I was locked in the Netherlands and had nothing to do and none of the guys were around, I dyed my hair silver. I was bored. I had like a...
Where do you even get silver dye from?
A hairdresser. I'll show you my photo. I looked like I was 80 years old. It was amazing.
Oh, my word.
You'll like this.
There comes Samuel again. It's going to be another wide, I think.
When was it? Let me just scroll through the phone quickly. And
Silver.
No, I'm not. I've just Anders in the director saying send it to Karina. There is no way this will see the light of day. But yeah, well, of course I've dabbled. Everyone's tried a little bit. Let me find it. One moment.
Yeah, you find it, Silver. Okay, up in the air. Fielder is up there, but we'll just be doing a bit of sweeping. That'll take a single.
Here you go.
Oh, my word. Corey. I know people did. He's not kidding, folks. He's not kidding.
This is
here.
how it started.
Oh, my. Oh. That's like an old porcupine sort of pineapple look.
It started like a big bright yellow and then it faded out.
Was it doing your head in?
Corona got to me. Okay, I was a little bit bored.
Yeah. Shot, thumped, and it's going to be another Maximo. No, it's not. The umpire at square is saying, hey, that's quite well. That surprises me. This was absolutely laced. I'd like to see this again.
Maybe it's a flat 4.
Hits it pretty well. Where does this land?
Oh, yeah. Good
it doesn't go as far as we think. So it's 4 more, though. It's another boundary. It's not a good delivery. You got to get Ali Nawaz pretty quickly, pretty soon, or this match is gone.
Yeah, very, very correct statement that. 34 off 15. He bats another 5 to 10 balls. This game could be over.
And he's got him. That's the one. He goes all the way around it, gets a fuller delivery, and Samuel, well, he's pointing to somebody, probably to his captain, to say, have faith in me. I told you I'll get him. And he does. Huge wicket. And I reckon now we're going to see very similar to what the Eagles suffered when they were batting. A key component, a key clog in the batting goes, and now they'll struggle. Perfect delivery, but you got to play straight to that.
Yeah,
you got to play straight.
You do. He came down the wicket. He went a bit across with it, and I think he'll be devastated because he was actually looking $1 million. 2 for 47. This opens the game up a little bit, and you can see the pointing to the commentary keys, pointing to you.
Yeah, that's the wicket. Thing is, though, they don't want to get too excited because one man that can still hold the key here comes out now, Moiz Al-Hassan. This guy has batted well. We've seen him score some runs. I think he's very similar, maybe. I will put him in the same category, perhaps, as we see from Shubham Dari. If he can get going and score runs quickly, he's an out-and-out attacking batter. So they've got to get another wicket here yet. But, well, Ali Nawaz, 34 of 16 deliveries. Well batted, but he couldn't get them home. So here we go. Ula. Oh, Gandhi, that's a no ball. That's too high. And gets it all wrong. And now I'm pointing at you, Ula. I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing back at you now.
I think he just tried a little bit too hard, that ball. New batsman wanted to produce the great Yorker and comes out wrong. And that's going to be a free hit. Well, nice way to start your innings with a free hit.
Yeah, free hit. A license to go to full Monty. And that's well hit. Oh, this is a great shot. The timing on this is superb. He rocks back and hitting it off the back foot. He gets a little swivel in here as well, an MJ style. Watch for it. Here we go. Oh, well, that's nicely played. Timing. That's a proper shot.
That's pretty beautiful. That's not easy to hit a ball off that length that well. And that no ball, it's actually just given him a 6 and a free 7 runs, really. It's a bad time to do it after the big wicket of Nawaz.
Yeah, you just think, get a couple of tight deliveries in there, keep the pressure on, but no ball, 6. Can he make amends? Oh, that's timed nicely. I don't think it might do, you know. It does. It goes all the way to the boundary, and it was almost like it's all bottom-handed, isn't it? He doesn't have the full flow of the bat. Look at this. it's just like a push, and it goes to the boundary. That's no easy shot because we know it's pretty slow out there, but there it goes. 4 runs. Oh, and the fielder. I'm so happy he doesn't step on that ball. What a shot this is.
Well, he's come out and he's played 2 pretty remarkable shots. He's timed the pants off them. He's raced a 10 off 3. And an amazing end to the over. It's 2 for 58, 58 for 2, whatever you want to say. As we look at what's coming up, Rico, I'm off to the Netherlands next week, women's event, but then we've got a lot more as well.
A lot more. We know Vinny Sandu will be in Malta.
He's on the plane now, actually. He just sent us a message. He's flying back from Australia, so I dare say he'll be back in the land of Europe very soon.
Very soon indeed. Yeah, he's on his way to Malta. Then we got action from the Czech Republic, Portugal, which is a night series where, well, I think the viewers will hear both of us on comms there. Not at the same. I think we might get a night together. That'd be nice. One night together. One night together.
That's all we
Corey?
need. Do you want me to dye my hair before I come again?
Yeah, can you dye it silver just for that one night? And then, of course, we also got Switzerland coming up. So, you know, you're talking about COVID. One thing that a lot of people talk to me about, more on that after this delivery, is it's a wide, well left by Ibrahim. Yeah, a lot of people wherever go say, you guys, as in the European Cricket Network, we owe you so much because during COVID, you guys were going and you kept us safe.
How did we keep going, actually? How were we flying around?
It was, I don't know how we did it. It was just teamwork at its best. I mean, the guys in the office doing all the paperwork, talking to all of the organisations that they had to, the federations talking to the governments. Somehow we did it. I mean, I remember going to hotels and saying, right, there's your room, stay in there. There was no breakfast. But we did it, you know. And I tell you what, so many people that I've spoken to said, you know, because it was, let's face it, no other sport was happening. Nothing was happening. We were still on. And people said, if it weren't for you, we would have gone doolally. So, you know,
there was a lot of sacrifice, wasn't it?
That, you know, there's a lot of things that we do, but that makes me feel very proud that we as a team, the European Cricket Network, were able to do that during that time. So this one just gets played out in the off, and good bit of running. Yeah,
good bit of running. And, well, you're right, Rico, what a time that was, but thankfully we've come out the other side, and now we can enjoy some really good cricket. 37 off 28 here. What can Puthran do? It's gentle, and he pushes it into the gap. There should be 2 here if they're quick between the wickets. They decide just to jog that first one, so just the single. 36 off 27, Rico. It's still the ultimate 11 game to lose, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Avinash Puthran, who was unfortunately run out when they were looking pretty strong. It's nice he played. He's playing some really nice shots here now. So Hassan, we know about his talents. He's already shown that before. Ibrahim, a gutsy little innings from him. He's still there. And he's playing his part well. I mean, at the moment, he's did what he had to when the likes of Ali Nawaz was out there. Now, if you can just keep one end going with Hassan. So, hits it pretty well. That's his shot, you know, and this is not good captaincy, though, for me. All of the shots that Ibrahim has played and scored runs from have been on the offside. A couple of times he's hit over the top of the infielders and it hasn't gone to the boundary. They then put a man out there for those particular shots and they kept him to singles. For some reason, no fielder now back on the boundary, so he plays his shot. It's the only shot he's got and he gets 4 runs.
Yeah, they need to be able to marshal that area. They actually had 5 in the ring there, so someone was meant to be out and it's a tactical error. So 31 off 25 now. Make that 30 off 25. Unfortunately, I think the Eagles just haven't taken enough wickets at the top, and there's so many wickets in hand now, it's going to be hard to defend this.
Yeah, and what they've done is not the only team to do it. They have bowled some good deliveries. They've caused trouble. We know that. But then they've bowled some shocking ones afterwards. And this one, again, quite easily would have been a wide if the batter, Ibrahim, had just stayed in his crease. And what sums that up is that over from Samiula. I mean, gets the prize wicket of Ali Nawaz, and then next ball to the new batter, it's a big no ball, and then the free hit is dispatched for a boundary. So that's where they've been bad, really. They haven't been able to maintain consistency. And you could say the same with the batting. You know, the batting was the same. They were on top, they gave wickets away, and then they go back on top. And they just need to be consistent. They need to get into a mode, stay in that mode, and be just a little bit, maybe the word, a bit more professional, a bit more polished in what they're doing.
Yeah, completely agree. We have a look. These two men are set, both on 13 and 12 after Nawaz's 34. We've seen some comebacks in our time on this network. We're going to have to see a pretty good one here because it's only, I've got that as another 29 runs off 24 balls.
Okay, so field being changed again. It looks like fine leg has been dropped back as we get ready to see some bowling from Ashwin Sarsi. Need a wicket. Simple as that. They need a wicket, need a breakthrough. Can they get it? So Imad Khan just setting the field. It's a bit of a swing and a miss from Ibrahim. Once again, he's looking for that shot in the offside. I don't mind him playing this shot. If he gets a bit of bat onto this, I think he's going to... The third man is very fine, and I think it will sail over the man on the backward point area, and he'll get his boundary. So just got to remain positive.
Yep.
Lovely. Lovely. Well, that's the area I was talking about, that if he plays the aggressive shots to get, but this wasn't no swing. This was no close my eyes and swing. This was clever. This was beautifully executed. Lovely shot. Top draw.
Yeah, he just leans on it and he just opens the blade as well. You can use the pace of the bowler. You called it, Rico. If you can get it over that backward point region, it usually races away for. So that's a handy boundary. I mean, Ibrahim's only 17 of 16, but he's doing a job for his team.
He's doing his job perfectly, yeah. With this sort of score, that's all you need to do. Sometimes you've got to be smart, and Ibrahim is playing some smart cricket. Now they're pushing. Oh, well, they just don't know what they're doing here. There's too many captains. They would have had too many men outside. So because they push back, backward point, square leg now comes in.
Very odd field. But, yeah. I think you have to squeeze that spot still. If they had kept point tight, I know he hit a 4 over the head. That's a dot ball. You can't just retreat everyone right now because ones are going to hurt you as well.
Yeah, they can do it with singles. So you shouldn't be setting a field allowing the batters to get singles. You got to try and put the square. Look at this field here now to someone like Hassan. Just look at it. Look at you've got third man, backward point, and the boundary. Just makes no sense. So why?
Yeah, they're basically saying we're going to bowl it super wide of off stump and you can only hit it there. Everyone's up on the leg side. But in doing that, even if he pushes it in the offside, it's a guarantee one. There's no one saving one besides maybe cover, but you can't get a dot ball anymore.
No. And you're not going to win the match if you're allowing them to take these singles.
Then you don't have him tight at mid-wicket. So just it's more an angles thing. They're not understanding the angles they probably need to put out there, and I think these two are milking it really well.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I think when you got that very straight third man and back, I think if you just have a wider third man, he does the job of both those fielders. And Ibrahim now this time just thinks, well, okay, I've seen the field set there. I'll just play this one out. That'll do me. And yeah, they're needing just under that 7 and over. So whenever there's a boundary, they've done the job in that over. As we see umpire Steve going past in the background there, getting ready for his duty later. Oh. And okay, this is the chance. This is what that man's out there for. And he takes the catch. Oh, well. He takes it on the chest. He hits his arm, and then I think it just rolls into his hand. He ends up taking it one-handedly. So Ibrahim, he will go. He goes in the area where he's gone for those shots. And just one hand coming off the bat there, so it doesn't get all the power in it. But watch this. And takes it with reflex actions. We've seen some good catching here today. That's another one. So, all right, it may not be the man that they want. Ibrahim will go for 18 of ball number 19. He's done his job pretty well, but he leaves his team in a good situation.
He does leave them in a good situation. He ends up falling, and wow, what a juggle that is. He went straight to him. He dropped the catch, caught it in the one hand, and in the end, it's still out in the scorebook. So 77 for 3, 22 off 18. If they can get the set Ibrahim out, I mean, Al Hassan, my apologies, then it's game on. And these are the teams coming up. Blinders Blizzards, 0-5, coming against the Royal Eagles. And new man coming in the golden name. I'll let you say that one, Rico.
Wow, who we got there? We got Moringa Kokodan.
Moringa Kokodan.
Moringa Kokodan.
Yeah, I know.
Or Bilal. Bilal is all right.
Yeah, Billy. Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
I need a break. I'm ready for tomorrow. That's a difficult one for me to roll out.
Moringa Kokodan, I think we'll go with. And that's another wide. That's one thing that you can't afford as a bowler. Imad Khan. Hey, well, I'll tell you about Imad Khan. Well, he's a bit of physiotherapist. He worked on my shoulder last night, my frozen shoulder.
I need my knee looked at, actually.
Oh, he's the man to do it. And he, hey, you know where he works out from? The Marriott.
Wow.
Budapest Marriott. It's another wide. Yeah, he's got a lovely setup there. And also, I believe, if my information is correct, that he will be the physiotherapist for the national team as well. I mean,
very nice.
So, yeah, he's a lovely guy. And I want to thank you for your help last night. He gave me some good exercises to do while I'm in. Because that's the thing. It's great when you go to these places and they work on you with all these machines. But when you're like us traveling around and you can't have that all the time. So you need to be able to do a bit of work yourself. So he gave me some really good exercises. He's a lovely guy. Thank you very much, Imad Khan, for your help and assistance yesterday.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, now he needs to help his side. Nice looking shot. They go on the hit. The non-striker was very slow to go. I think if this is a direct hit, I think Jamil could have been in a spot of bother.
I think the non-striker missed the memo. There's always one there, and for whatever reason, he was daydreaming.
Yeah, you see there, even a better throw actually could have had him.
Yeah, always one at this stage. Everyone's actually still a little bit too deep on the offside. Yeah, and mid-wickets come tight now. That's good, but get a couple more fielders tight.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. At that rate, they're just starting to take it up a little bit, and they're going to have to work on Jamil now. He's the new batter. Put the squeeze on him.
Yeah, see, that frustrates me no end. That gets to me. You got Jamil on strike. He just gets an easy push into the... If cover's tight there, it's a dot ball.
Yeah.
These are little things you got to watch.
Yeah, this is one thing that the Eagles will have to look at. I mean, even when Ibrahim was out there, they were quite happy allowing him. They were setting a field to allow him to take those singles, which really you can't afford to do because the opposition can win with those singles. Okay, one man is not looking at singles. Is about out. Okay, he's in the air. Is he going to get lucky? Yes, he is. It's going to drop in between the two fielders. They'll take the one. Now this is where I think you get the field tight. So don't allow that easy single again. Even if it means getting your two men straight up in the circle. You're basically saying to Jamil, okay, they're up. Go for it if you want. And they're not doing that. They're still allowing him to play that shot. I think this field is wrong. I mean even now you see he's moving he's concentrating on the man who's deep on the boundary third man, but the two men straight are still back. And then he bowls another wide. That's disappointing.
Just there. It's actually not been the worst over if you take out the wides. Unfortunately, too many extras have crept into this over.
Well, this is the bowler who took 3 wickets in 1 over, only conceded 6 runs. 5 of those 6 runs were wide. So it is something that he needs to work on. And it's the same here again. There's 3 wides in this over. Make that 4. And it's all to do with his follow-through.
Well, follow through, and he's swinging it a lot, so he could hold it cross seam.
Yeah, I mean, if he concentrates on running, trying to run, he's going off straight away.
Yep.
Just try and run a bit straighter. The ball will follow that line.
Yep.
So he needs to work on that, because other than that, he's tidy. Uppish in the gap, but there is a fielder out there who makes the stop. They'll take the single. And so far, they'll be pretty happy with this over. Jamil gets another. He now gets the non-striker sent. Hassan, I reckon, is just getting a little frustrated. I think he wants a big hit.
Yeah, I think so as well. But one boundary probably kills this game. Well, that'll just be a 1 to the offside. So they'll take 9 off the over. The extras actually really helped. And we get down to the crescendo of this one. The score is 86 for 3.
Yeah, you're right. The extras really did. In fact, the extras almost were the runs that they needed in the over. So they'll take that. So once again, well bowled from my friend, the Imad Khan. But yeah, he just needs to sort out. I think he's followed through. If he can get the ball in the right areas all the time, and with that swingy action he's got, I think he's going to be he's a difficult bowler to get hold of. But just got to sort out the extras. I wonder what the time. One thing I haven't paid too much attention on is the time. Where are we at with the time? We've got this over to complete. There's a little bit of a lengthy conversation here between the umpire Shub and Sasi, who's going to bowl the over. I would imagine that there's loads of time. Let's just have a quick look. The clock will come up any moment. I'd be interested to see because there have been a fair number of wides, but other than that, not too many delays. Sasi. Down the leg side, and there's more of those wides. So extras hurting you at the moment. Well, there you go. There's the clock. So I knew it'd be there or thereabouts. 2 minutes. Shouldn't be an issue. But if you keep bowling wides, it will be. Extras. 16 extras, 10 in wide, so that is a lot. And, oh, that quite easily could have been another, but it ends up hitting the pad. It was way down the leg side. It just needed, if he steps across here, steps across another wire, but he lets it hit him. Getting swing, though, if you can pitch it outside off, it could be useful. Go short instead, and that's the wrong way to go. This one will be hit and goes all the way. Volley, 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 and that one means they're only going to need 6 runs and one big hit away from a victory here. They couldn't afford to give them a ball like that. They have, they've done it, and it's almost done.
Yeah, 6 runs to go here. It's almost wrapped up. Hassan's played a really good little innings. He's come out here 22 off 12. Pushes into the leg side. Bit of yes, no. This would be run out if he hits. He misses. Oh, no. We're going to get some overthrows.
Yeah, let's get that single. I mean, he didn't have to throw it this hard, the fielder. He goes for glory. Remember what we saw the run out from Abdullah in the first match. That's what they needed. A throw that's easy for the bowler to take, not one that's trying to take his foot out. And as a result of that, they'll get the single they were looking for. Chance, caught, wicket, but it's not the batter they want. It's Jamil that will go. But it's a dot ball, is a wicket. It keeps them in the match.
Keeps him in the match, but look at the time, Rico.
Yeah, the time is not good. Also, they won't get anything added on because of this wicket. So this is where you play smart cricket. This is where you turn around and say to the...
Do the penalty runs happen now?
As soon as the clock runs out...
It's out. Look, 2-1-0. So is that game?
They normally would... I mean, if it is now, there should be signal now because that would be game. There's no point waiting to the end of the over. Normally they'd say end of the over. Let's wait and see. It's a swing and a miss. Unless there's some time being added on, Corey, which, I mean, maybe that's why the clock has disappeared for a moment. But let's wait and see. Bias has signalled. That was pretty high as well, you know. But
yeah, I'm just looking over at the match referee's tent. No matter what happens this ball, I think it's game over.
Well, it definitely is over now because that's just going to take even longer to finish this over.
But what would happen in a situation if they were 9 wickets down right now, the time ran out and they lost the last wicket?
You're absolutely right. Normally, as soon as this time comes up, because it's a situation like that, you would put them on.
Yeah, okay.
You're right. Launched, and you know what? He's saying, forget it. We don't need to be talking. We don't need to be talking penalty runs. If we're going to do and win this match, it's going to be all about us, and it is, and it's all about the batting. And that's a good hit from Qasem Ahmed, by the way. What a way for him to finish it. Finishes with a 6. That is it. Job done and dusted. And I suppose the one thing that the Debrecen Viking Ultimate 11 do is they don't give the Royal Eagles the pain of absorbing 500 runs because they were definitely coming. They win it in style. It's a 6 from Ahmed off the second ball that he faces, and it's victory, and they do it with 6 balls to go. This is the next match that is coming up. So the Royal Eagles, once again, they're going to have to try and come back from a defeat and show what they can do. They're without a Chauhan, and that's going to hurt them. So someone like Dari, and maybe, well, they're going to need somebody else. Perhaps, I think, maybe change that batting order slightly. Get a few other people up there that can do a bit of hitting. Maybe Samiullah, get him up the order. Blinder Blizzards there, well, you can see there, 0-5. Mars Baji has been in sensational form. Can he go back to scoring half centuries? 226 runs in the series so far. Omer Zahid will be key for them with the ball. Bilal Muragang Kodan, what can he offer? Can he be somebody that can support the likes of Mars with the batting and help them get to a victory? Well, that one is coming up next. Coming up in about 20 minutes' time. Before then, let's take a look at the highlights when we see victory for the Debrecen Viking Ultimate 11.
Yeah, well, it was a good game of cricket, but overall, it just felt that the The Royal Eagles, I don't know, it was a funny one. They bowled okay. It's just maybe a little bit of the fielding. A few of the tactics cost them. Like when you think about Dari kept bowling around the wicket with the left arm set, and you look at some of the field positions at the end, I think they cost themselves a few runs, and that can happen. So they'll be a little bit disappointed. But overall, it has to be said, I think the Ultimate 11 are, for me, from what I've seen this week, they're my smoky team. They're the team you got to keep your eye on. They've got some very good cricketers.
You're right, and I mentioned Hassan in my intro. I know he's a classy player. There he was when he comes in. He came in after we saw that dismissal of Ali Nawaz. But I think you're right. I think Ali Nawaz and Hassan, if they turn it on any game with bat and with ball, then it's going to be very difficult to beat them. And they show that here today. One thing you have to say about the Eagles, where they do have to improve, as we see some of that lovely stroke play from Hassan. Extras, 20 extras, 13 wides. Remember, they were going to be done by 5 penalty points. And don't forget, 13 wides, also that one no ball, and that no ball cost them 7 because it was one for the no ball and the free hit was pumped to the boundary for a big 6. So they've got to learn from that, and if they could have had some of those, take some of those wides back, if they could have had some of those deliveries back, they would have, as you see there, gone into the last over, and it would have kept them in the match. But good batting from 2 players there. Ali Nawaz, he had a good day out there. He's my player of the match, and then we saw another very good knock there from Moiz Hassan, 23 not out of 13. Well batted, but I will say the likes of Mohamed Ibrahim played his part beautifully as well. I mean, that little partnership that he had with Nawaz and also with Hassan was quite crucial. Looking at the bowling figures there, a little bit of pain there for Dari. He just didn't bowl well, as you heard Corey say. He was persistent in what he wanted to do, but he was bowling from the wrong side for us. 1 over for 18 from Samiullah. Took a wicket, and then he came and bowled that no ball and then was dispatched the free hit for 6. That doesn't help your cause as well. And Sasi, he tried hard. He picked up 2 wickets, 2 for 23. So he bowled pretty well, but it wasn't enough. They've got to sort out their extras, and they've got to sort it out quickly. Otherwise, well, maybe we're going to see the Blinder Blizzards pick up their first victory in the next match that's coming up, where the Royal Eagles will be playing the Blizzards. 98 for 6 is what the Eagles got to. Probably could have just continued the way they started in the first 5 overs. They slowed down a bit, but one team that didn't slow down was the Ultimate 11. They kept on going, got to the runs pretty quickly, and get another victory for themselves. Well, it's been a good debut for them. Royal Eagles also on debut. It's not been bad for them, and the Blizzards on debut as well. They are looking for their first match. That one coming up in 20 minutes' time. Join me, Rico Full, and Corey Ruckers is the last game. I'm with Corey, so remember, all of you, get your lovely messages in for Corey before he makes his way to the Netherlands for the start of the women's T20Is coming up there next week. Join me and Corey back in about 10 minutes' time for the start of match number